And welcome back to the channel. Mr. Acolyte here, coming at you with another match review, and we are continuing our progress of the World Tour Finals coverage. We are up to the top 8. This time we've got Hikari versus Zanzis. Let's check it out. Okay, so man, this one should be interesting. So Hikari, obviously a player who needs literally zero introduction. You already know him, you know the team, you've seen it a million times. There's probably going to be complaints in the comments as I'm saying this, but Zanzis, he is somewhat of a new face. I feel like a lot of people became fans of him during the round robin matches earlier during the group play, and yeah, he is really strong, really fun to watch, and he's got a pretty interesting team due to it revolving around Cooler.
At least the Blues are susceptible to that cursed cross-up. It's damn near unblockable.
Let's see how Hikari deals with it. This Cooler has been disrupting a lot of fellas as neutral. Oh man, I'm gonna need a refund on my invincible assist here. Vegeta got hit before his invincibility started up. Gonna want a refund on that, on those iframes.
Already used their assist, right? We got Dragon Rush tech.
Okay, so Hikari so far doing a good job of staying out of range of those assists. That is one of the biggest aspects of Zanzis' team, is he has two very pesky assists you gotta watch out for. But whoa, just a regular super jump fast fall low opens him up right there.
Cooler here potentially.
That low is extremely fast now. That was another buff that Gogeta got that
in the West.
Nobody knows if he really needed it, but he's got an extremely fast low now, so yeah, you can get opened up. Cooler, Zanzis' arguably best character, off the board immediately.
To think about going for
Vegeta, nowhere near a bad character though. Let's see if he can tighten up some of this, but whoa, okay, so right there, not a bad reflect. He reacted to the assist right here, but he ends up getting punished because of the fact that 17 assist starts up so slow, and Hikari was 100% ready, so he went ahead and punished.
That was a really strong start from Hikari, and then just punched Xanxus in the mouth, had the 17 assists at his back.
There we go. We are going to be getting
Hikari right now.
A little bit of meter build.
Start this match. See what the mix is going to be. He
lots of pressure here.
Tried to backdash and made something out, but instead another Dragon Rush.
Dragon Rush goes through unimpeded.
And that is going to be another character down. The battery is on the screen.
This is going to go ahead and take out Vegeta Blue as well.
Taking us down to
Hikari sitting on a perfect right now.
Dragon Ball seconds gone, and there's
Zanzis,
only one character left. We are
he's gonna need a lot here.
Zanzis right now.
I was gonna say, yeah, you do
to have a hope of a comeback. He's gonna have to do some serious zoning, but wow, Hikari saying no. Obviously, SSJ Vegeta is a very pesky character. He's very hard to reach. But those rare characters that do have horizontal attacks in the air, you're going to be able to eat right through the 236S, and unless the person is really paying attention, it's going to be hard for them to vanish something like that on reaction, because normally the Vegeta player is going to feel pretty safe once the rapid fire shot is going off.
The games go down this quickly, and then again just sniping out the key blast. That was too clean.
And the thing that's so important about
very nice conversion here,
because Xanxus can cancel into the DP. The JS was the perfect answer. It leaves him protected and gives him the perfect.
We're rocket kicking out of the corner.
That's matchup knowledge 101 here for Hikari.
Ooh, okay.
Hikari even covering his own way from the DP, trying to get back in his face.
Man,
the key blast.
Couple of whiffs, but both were able to vanish out.
He's got the 17 assists at his back, right? That's why you see Xanxus. He doesn't even want to press
back. Zanzis right here, he's being very careful. This is really smart stuff here, because look, Hikari has 17 ready, so Zanzis is very aware. Like right there, obviously that move is extremely negative, but Zanzis does not hit a button. You even see him do a little bit of a shimmy there. He shows a lot of restraint and waits, because Hikari still has that 17 call on deck, so he did not want to get barriered. He's waiting for an opportunity to get out of there, and as soon as 17 comes
That's
out...
why you see Xanxus, he doesn't even want to press back. He knows that assist is looming at the threat.
Oof.
The thing is, if you get touched here, you die.
Does
Hikari
not get out of the corner, however.
That's why Zanzis is so pensive. He's so reserved. He knows he's not allowed to take
Once
any
again,
of these hits. The 50-50
man, yeah, he was able to recycle his assists.
Even though the assists have taken a little bit of damage
and
here,
let's see.
wants to work on a perfect. He wants to get
spark combo here.
He's not gonna be able to kill just yet, but actually all the special extensions.
Whoa.
I'm lying to you. This might be enough.
Okay, that is a lot of health right there. If this actually kills, it's gonna be crazy. So let me see. That is level 1 into level 4 health remaining right there. Is this gonna kill? This should not kill. Is it gonna kill?
With the big damage from the level 1s from Gogeta.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be close, man. Android 7.
That might be dead. That is enough for Spirit Sword right there. Oh my. Okay, shit, brother, I was about to say. I was about to say. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Hikari at least is not going to get a perfect on Zanzis here. Zanzis, you know, with a moral victory here, he's not going to get perfected. He did get one hit in there.
But Hikari has looked so dominant in this game 1. I mean, he's only got one more.
Nice block on the 6M and the cross up.
Zanzis with the heart of a champion right now, blocking the 6M, taking
my
the
man is not giving up. He's got 1% and a dream, bro.
Right now. He's able to make this
1% and a dream, but sadly, he's forced to wake up. 6M gets the opening. Hikari, game 1. So that was an extremely convincing first game on Hikari's side. Basically, Zanzis did not get to run his game at all. As I said before, Zanzis' main strategy basically has been to be extremely disruptive. Everybody that he's played so far, he's just disrupted their pace with Cooler because, you know, Cooler cannot be zoned, and, you know, he just basically ignores assists for free, so that threw a lot of people off their game, but Hikari seemed to work his way around that. Will Zanzis get to make that happen this time? Let's find out.
We need to adapt. The one thing about that, though, is Hikari didn't really
okay, so there we go. Because this is the Zanzis special right here. Just chilling until the Vegeta invul assist comes out. And this time, he does not need a refund because the invincible assist actually does track and go through the 5H.
Hikari didn't really get that much data from Zanzis, right? When you completely run over your opponent, you didn't really get to learn much about their offense. You didn't really get to
this
feel out
Cooler
the rest of the game.
routing
and it
here.
Can be detrimental. Like,
optimization station.
Completely eviscerated
locking him down. Very nice blocking here.
Because now Xanxus is getting the pressure going, and that's going to be a
and the stagger is going to open up the Gogeta.
And that's Hikari
he should be dead.
To the point where we might just see the opposite
with no
story
drop.
For this game.
Yeah, you'll take the W any way you can get when it comes to being
big damage level 1 here. Only going to need another level 1. Don't even need 2 of them.
Not really having the download, not getting much
Cooler,
intel,
a very heavy hitter.
Run over the opponent again, you might get hit in the mouth yourself.
Vegito coming in.
Oh no!
And again, the SSJ Vegeta C assist being a huge spoiler in the invincibility, excuse me, actually working out here.
Oh no!
Knocking Vegito out of his string.
Was probably looking to call the 17 there, but just doesn't recover in time. The startup of that SSJ Vegeta C assist and the invincibility.
Send this man down.
And now you're the one who's in trouble. You're under duress. And
whoa, that was very close. Hikari tried to dash out of the corner, but pretty much like the last frame was able to block as the Cooler DP assist started up.
Under duress.
That body block, but he does get opened up because of the Cooler stop sign.
Perfect. This time it's looking real though.
Last time it was Hikari. This time it's Zanzis. Sheesh.
This one is looking real clean so far.
Perfect for a perfect. Okay, this time Hikari's turn to be down to just one character in a dream.
Oh, but no, we're taking it out of the suburbs.
One character in a dream.
Quietly into the night in game 2.
Exactly, and I love this. I mean, we've seen Hikari in this position.
All right, taking him all the way to the corner. Not level 3ing. Interesting.
Time again.
Oh, but he does get the double overhead, but no opening. Nice break.
Zanzis defense, he's still locked
once
in.
again,
any opportunity.
The Vegeta assists come out.
You are plus a billion in that situation. If you time the Big Bang,
Hikari just staying patient. He has to. Nice counter vanish there.
Hikari was able to block the first float 50-50.
Yeah, great defense from Hikari so far.
Here comes again. Man, I like that. Man, the positioning here that's dangerous because it's like, a lot of times when you see something like this starting up, the urge is going to be to jump. But Hikari was very patient and he just down backed. I feel like a lot of people would have got their ankles clipped right there.
So far, right? Really respecting the tail.
Extremely plus. Wow. Okay, that was cracked.
Really respecting
that was cracked. That overhead comes out fast, bro. Not only did he reacted with a 2H, very nice. He was ready.
And even 2H in the dive kick attempt, yo.
Yeah, the 24 frames reacting to the EX flash.
He was
Hikari
very
is
ready.
And a World Tour champ for a reason. You're gonna
Two
have to
Vegetas
learn
left.
a little bit better. And it was the first time we saw the EX dive kick as well. So good stuff to Hikari. He is not. It was
Ooh,
the
key
first
blasts.
time we saw the EX dive kick as well. So good stuff.
Hikari had the foresight right there to shoot the multiple 8 through the singular from Vegeta, like singular as in only one goes down, one goes up. Again, this seems to be some pretty strong matchup knowledge on Hikari's side. He actually catches the landing recovery.
He is awake. He is not asleep at the wheel in any regard.
100%. You even saw after that game 1, he kind of hit the LeBron shoulder shrug celebration.
Level 3? No, not yet. Wake up, Buttons. I don't believe you. I don't think you're going to meet me. I've got a spark and a character to spare. I'm swinging.
Ability to go for a different routing.
Level 1.
We're going to get another SSJ Vegeta Oki.
Level 3.
Mix up here. But it puts Hikari into a precarious position. Do you bait the
spark up?
Xanxus? What are you looking
Yeah, had
for?
to.
Interesting.
That was a awkward spark bait. I feel like he wanted to backdash and do that, but he didn't get it. That was a little bit misspaced. Normally you would only do JS if you're looking to bait spark, but he was just a little too close there. Or should I say way too close there.
Just what are you looking for?
Interesting. It looked like he set him. I don't know if he thought he got above the sparking hitbox or what, but either way.
Rapid fire shot. Oh yeah, you can't do that. That was a knowledge check right there. Yeah, so in this situation, Vegeta's greatest strength becomes actually not that strong because the fact that he can vanish this at any time doesn't really matter if the opponent empty vanishes. Once you empty vanish, you can immediately turn around with a JL. So basically moves like that become punishable because you cannot vanish out.
But you're not allowed to vanish there. That is an empty vanish situation. If your opponent's out of sparking, all you take is the hit, but now you're taking a level 3 of your own.
Level 3, Zanzis is gonna have to block this.
Oh God, you know what it means.
Oh no. Oh man, yeah, Hikari, the reads are too strong. Basically, he did what Zanzis tried to do in the last interaction and bait the spark, but Hikari was actually successful here because he just perfectly spaced it and timed it here. So he goes for EX Rekka cross up, and then he goes into EX back Rekka. Some people don't know this. It might be that Xanxus doesn't realize this, but yeah, the EX backstep Rekka is 100% invincible. So as you can see, 17 is not even being affected by this burst at all. He's passing right through it, and then boom, there's the punish. So it's like, yeah, that was, I'm sad to say, that was a very bad spark.
You know it beats spark. It's inbolt through spark. You can't.
And that is going to be the end of SSJ Vegeta.
That way you cannot deal with the Rekka in that regard.
Blue Vegeta coming in. They're both sparked up. This is it. EX rocket kick. Oh, Zanzis, please. Oh my goodness.
Double down. This is massive damage.
Oh my goodness, yeah. That's gonna be it. Man, I wanted to see a game 3 between these two. But that is gonna be the end of it. Hikari with the massive comeback. One character in a dream, by the way. And the dream is alive.
Please do not spark.
Sheesh, yeah, that set, man, even though that was 2-0, that was one of those 2-0, but very intense sets. Not only was Zanzis fighting his heart out in that previous match when he had 1%, but Hikari was looking at a perfect but came all the way back. I think it's safe to say that this right here is absolutely the turning point. Xanxus, when SSJ Vegeta was out, he just made too many mistakes. This rapid fire shot, this was mistake number 1. This left him in a situation where he had no choice basically but to get punished. And then this basically is what set him up to lose was this level 3 right here. Basically, right here, you are not allowed to spark. Like, you would have to look for something very specific. He would have had to have waited until he blocked a Rekka. Then it would have been a bit safer, but trying to burst off of the fast fall just guaranteed that Hikari was going to be able to spin right through that. That was the end of SSJ Vegeta. And then again, mistake number 3 was, I think Zanzis got a little impatient right here. He went for the full rocket kick, and then afterwards he was safe, but he tried to basically prevent Hikari from getting a turn. He tried to reflect because he knew he was negative, so rather than blocking, he tried to reflect, and he came up just a little bit short. As you can see here, Hikari tried to take his turn, which it definitely was his turn, but it was a little short. On the opposite end, if Xanxus had not done this, he actually could have whiff punished this and he would have won. So this is another moment where you really see how important it is to block. Because he didn't block, literally because he did not block right there, he lost the entire set. That is rough. And with that, we have reached the end of this review. Thanks for listening, guys. We are making our way through this top 8. We're still sort of at the beginning, so we got a pretty good way left to go before we get to those grand finals. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of the upcoming action. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. It does help out a lot, and I do appreciate it. If you want to see more from me, check out the playlist at the end of the video. I've been uploading a lot of variety lately, a lot of Grand Blue, a lot of Strive, and some City of the Wolves. I'm trying to upload at least 2 videos a day nowadays, so if you want to help out the channel, I'd appreciate giving some of those a look and a like as well. I would greatly appreciate it. But as always, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.